Wolf Nation, I just have one question for you. What's in the box? Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Realmhattan Project. What's in the box edition? My name is Eric Wolfenstein, and we have a full crew tonight. That's right, folks. All of the pals are here. We've got Gort, we've got EE Prime, and we've got Mr. Joe S. Fellas, how are you?
Good.
Friggin' fantastic.
Piss
Gort,
the
how was-
fuck off.
Oh, well, we're going to fix that, buddy.
Normal.
We're going to fix that. We're going to put a smile on your face. A nice warm feeling in the bottom of your
No,
heart.
no. Whatever
Oh,
chance you had, my wife just ruined it.
Oh,
Just walked in and told me that there's a nail in the tire and we got a slow leak. So after the show, someone's got to go change the tire in the dark.
is it her?
Yes.
I mean, she found it. I mean, that's only right.
You've got kids for a reason.
I got kids for reasons.
That's right, folks. Everyone wants equal rights, so there's a nail in the tire
Yep.
at midnight.
I think it's time to teach my son how to change his tire, though.
That's right. Time to be a man. That's what I would do. Anyway.
Tired, get him a beer and take him to a prostitute. There you go.
Okay, moving on.
He's in New York. Let's say hi to Gort. Gort, what's new, bud? How's your week?
Short week. It feels like it just went fast, which is good. And then I'm packing up, and I'm going to Ireland next week. I'm going to a wedding. See, I
The
get
land
to see
of
Irish Andy while I'm there, and I don't know. See what shenanigans I get into out there.
Shenanigans in Ireland. Nice.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shillelagh.
Shenanigans. That sounds like an Irish word. Shenanigans.
might be.
I wonder if it is.
It sounds Irish.
Will you drink? Have you been there before?
No.
Will you drink some Jameson, like you're supposed to in a old-fashioned pub
Probably not.
made of stone?
Probably not. I'll find better things to drink.
All right. Well, I'm afraid to ask, but other than tires and or nails in the tires, how you doing, E?
I'm good. Long week. Just a
Yeah?
long fucking week.
What's new? Anything fun going on
Fun? No.
here and there? Maybe in between crises.
Nope. And nope. I am just counting down to my fucking vacation.
Are you on a cruise again?
Yes, we are going on a cruise in 2 weeks.
Nice. That's fun.
So you
Yes,
booked
it
on the
is.
Carnival Triumph, didn't you?
No, we're not going on a carnival this time.
What are you going on?
MSC for the first time. I'm going to try something different.
What is
Okay.
MSC?
MSC. MSC.
Is it just just the name? Is it just a
I
company?
don't know it.
I mean, it probably stands for something, but no, I don't know what MSC stands for.
We'll
Yeah,
Google
I've
that
heard
later.
Hmm.
Google that later. Joe,
What's up?
what's up, dude? How's your week?
Not bad. Not bad. Had a work conference down kind of towards the beach Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Got some good information there. Really enjoyed that. Back at it yesterday and today, and wasn't too bad really. Got 15,000 steps in today, so a lot of work, but stuff came in, so I got some fun stuff to play with. Yeah, that's about it. Looking forward to hanging out with you all tonight.
Very good. What's up, everyone in the chat squad? I see Scott Rod. I see Trey Phil. Don't be afraid to say hi, folks. It's almost time to open a box here.
Yeah, Wolfie, how are you? Fellas.
I'm fine. I've been working on what am I working on? A project I'm going to Mexico next week. Sunday through Saturday, I'm going to go to a Ford plant down there. I'm going to program a machine, a robot. Not a cool robot, just an arm. It scans gears, looking for
That's all you
stress.
That's how it starts, with just a robot,
And just the arm.
just the arm. You saw T2, just the arm.
Yeah. Oh, and a chip.
I mean, I'll be fine. I don't think AI is in this is in this particular robot yet. I think we'll be okay. If you don't hear from me, then yes, assume the worst.
I just assume cartels.
Yeah. Agreed. And I will drink the water if I feel like it. Don't tell me what to do, people.
Oh, please do.
Do what I want. No, I did that once, a few years ago, and
Yeah, don't.
believe the hype. It's yeah, believe people when they say that. I was not good for a couple of weeks afterwards. Oh,
So how do you take a shower? Like, what do you do?
you keep your mouth closed.
I guess you gotta be careful, huh?
He doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut.
No.
But I mean, come on, let's act like you never washed your face and got water.
No, I understand. I mean, keep it away
That's
from.
my thing, you know.
If y'all want to see E in a shower, it's this.
That's fun. Maybe in a couple more years, Brink, when I've had some experience working on this. My goal is just to do what needs to be done properly and get the hell out of there.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
all right.
Excited.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I just want to get the hell out of there.
I do.
I'm going to Mexico, but I just want to get the fuck out of there.
Dude, it's not like I'm going to a resort. I'm going to like some trash town, middle of nowhere, where I can't walk down the street. I can't go across the street to the convenience store. I gotta stay in the hotel. Like, what? Tell me what fun this is. Tell me. It ain't. Just don't make that.
Well, that's what the industrial strength lube is for.
Oh, Brink.
Because you don't want the ball bearings to get burned up with all the, because friction creates heat. You use the lubricant to dissipate the heat. Otherwise, that you get the friction, then you get the heat. Things start breaking down. Hair gets singed. Unless you shave first.
One of us here has done this before.
You work with the public long enough, you learn things.
All right, I'm gonna shut up because I want to get on to the main event.
Stop blaming other people for your fucking problems, Joe.
Some people.
The public.
Never mind.
All right, folks. So today I got a package in from show sponsor and also a friend of the show. It's Mr. Tyler Leet. Of course, you know Tyler from his Instagram page, 3D_printing_forge. Message him, use the code word RHP and receive 0% off your next order.
Sweet.
Anyway, I'm going to open a box that I've been looking forward to for a couple weeks now. So talk amongst yourselves.
No.
I am doing this.
Good job, Bort.
Awkwardly watch you open this.
Don't make it awkward.
Yeah.
What's awkward is your flies down. You want to fix that?
Yeah, I want it that way. You know what?
I
I gotta take this off. I need a new gimmick. These are stupid. All right.
Maybe a corncob pipe.
Some spinach. If I cut myself all that, that'd be really good ratings for the show.
Watch Wolfie circumcise himself live.
Woo! Double box because Tyler is just a gentleman and scholar. Appreciate that. He knows the post office.
Better than TF source.
You want to tell us a quick TF source, Joe? Story, Joe?
Oh no, it's just when the outside box is in perfectly good condition, but the inside box is crumpled up, that means you put that crumpled box inside there.
Oh, look at it! All right, hang on. Let me angle the camera here. This is going to be difficult. All right, so first we're going to bring out the stand. That's cool,
Why are you
right?
slamming it for?
Show how sturdy it is.
Don't break it.
Don't cut yourself.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh, you wrap this up so good. This is just top-notch service right here. We wanted to have Tyler on tonight, but unfortunately he likes his family. He could not be with us tonight.
That symbol matches your beard.
I'll try and do this so it doesn't
Like
break.
a cat.
No, Tyler did better. The symbol doesn't look patchy.
All right, you ready for this?
Well, I mean, I think everybody saw it already, so.
Everyone saw this already? Ladies and gentlemen, I have the touch. I have the power.
Nice.
So, yes, folks, I have a Matrix. Tyler and I have been talking about this for a while. I hope that wasn't too anticlimactic for everyone.
Do you not know how to put it together right?
Well, to be fair, the movie never showed him how it went back together. It just showed him how to open it.
Just taking it apart, yeah.
Hmm.
Good job, Wolfie. You broke it.
I might have. Anyway, look, there it is. Yeah, Tyler and I have been talking about making a Matrix for a while, and I saw this happen to pop up on my Instagram or maybe my Facebook. I don't know, but this came up, and I was like so into it. I talked to Tyler about it. He figured out. Or not figured out, but he bought the pattern for it somewhere. Whoever made it, designed it, printed this out. Looks really good. Look at the nice gold thing, blue, all the knobs. I am a fan. This looks cool.
Scott, you're not wrong.
Reminds me of someone we know.
Who's that? There it is, folks. That's what I got in the box, and I just was really excited to share it with you guys. I hope
Looks
that
good.
this
I
was
can tell
worth
you were
it.
very excited about it.
Oh, even this little handle thing. This right here. These move.
Yep.
Spring-loaded action.
Also, it's spring locks.
I don't know. That's cool, man. Tyler, again, thank you so much, dude. I really love this. Again, 3D _ printing _ forge. Check it out. Tyler's got you got some stuff in for him recently, right?
Yeah, I got some actual stuff in from him today.
Yeah?
Yeah, some more Motu prints.
That's cool. But there it is, folks. I'll put it away now. I hope that was worth it. Was that worth it?
No,
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
I don't know. I feel like I kind of let everyone down just now.
You got to be a salesman.
I'm not a good salesman. If I was, our viewership would be higher. Just saying.
You could have cut yourself.
I mean, it's not too late.
I think that could have got some views.
Yeah.
All right, spotlight off, please. Well, that's our show.
So where did you see that from originally?
Someone had it. I think it was on a Facebook page, probably maybe even Instagram. I don't know. Someone was just modeling it out, and I saw it, and I sent it to Tyler immediately. I'm like, dude, can you make this? And he found the file. We talked it out. He made it, and he made it come to life, man. And I couldn't be happier. It's gonna go on top of the details with the ships and the planet modes, and I'm excited, man. I'm real excited, Tyler. Thank you so much. It was worth it, my friend. Really appreciate you. Thanks so much. If you're watching this.
Next question: is there the mythical Decepticon Matrix of Leadership coming?
No, that's not canon. Not canon. I don't give a shit about that. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but I don't think so. Anyway,
So what would it look like? What would the Decepticon Matrix look like?
I think it would be purple.
Like same everything, just purple?
Purple stand. Yeah.
Purple. No, I think the
Purple in the
stuff
center.
inside of the light would be purple.
Purple Nurples.
Purple nurples.
But like I'm saying, the design otherwise would be the same. You just do it in Decepticon colors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. That's what we'll go with.
Tell him, Logan. That's what he sounds like.
Anyway, yeah, hit the like button, please. Make me feel like I did something good today.
Yeah, like just GS. Are you going to wear it around?
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get a chain.
Oh yes, gotta get a chain for you.
Little Flavor Flav action going on.
We're at the airport. They won't take that off me for sure.
Hey,
Next
retro
con.
Like, I am the chosen one, people.
We're at some next con with the chain around your neck. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You could sync it up. You open it up, it starts playing the music.
I wish I could play the song right now, but Stan Bush would sue us. So
No, just you.
just me. Oh well, whatever. That's still not good. All
Okay,
right.
hang on, Lou. You can hang it around your neck, and we can get Tyler to print you like a Optimus Prime outfit for a Labubu, and then you could attach a Labubu to it.
That sounds awful.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
No.
Like if I hit the button, I put you in the cornfield for that. That's just no.
Too bad you don't got the button.
Hey, that's fine. Less responsibility for me.
All right. What else are we talking about tonight? Someone tell me. Because I
We
forgot.
sent you the PowerPoint. Did you not get it?
We're doing the top 5 tonight, folks. That's right. We're mailing it in. Top 5 favorite video games. Feel free to join along in the chat
Top
squad.
5 toe picks.
Top 5 what?
Toe picks
Oh, hold on.
from Feet Finder.
No.
You didn't just. I'll take over the sign tonight. Don't worry. Anyway, who wants to start?
You're up, man.
No, I'm gonna have you go.
Wow. Oh man. No wonder. Anyway.
All right, yeah, I'll start. Fuck it. All right, so it was for PS2. I still got it sitting over there. It's a D&D Forgotten Realms game called Demon Stone.
I love that game.
It was the first. I feel like it was the first like Dungeons and Dragons style game that like really kind of immersed the world.
Mhm.
And it's been a while since I played it, but you could start off as three characters. Each of them had a different kind of attribute that you could put into the game. Like I know there was a kind of a fighter, there was a mage user, and I can't remember what the other build was. But I just remember going like, man, this is like, this is what D&D in a video game should feel like, kind of thing. Like like back then, you're like, oh man, the graphics are awesome, and there's this, that, and the other, and it was just really, really cool. And like I remember just thoroughly enjoying like playing that game over and over multiple times back then. I mean, we're talking 20 years ago,
All right.
So, but yeah, that's starting out my number 5. And Logan, you're not supposed to give them all at once. You're supposed to give us your 5 and then your 4. And
He can do whatever he wants.
No, he can't. No, he cannot.
So I remember Demon Stone, and I remember playing the shit out of that game repeatedly. Anybody who knows me by now knows I'm a big Forgotten Realms fan of the books. It was like the first time you got to play Dritz in that type of style game on that level, and I must have played that particular level over and over and over and over again. So yeah, I remember that one, and I had a lot of fun playing that game.
Yeah, I really enjoy it, and it's one of those things like I would like at some point to sit back down and just kind of read, because it's been so long. I remember thoroughly enjoying it for all those nostalgic reasons, but I can't remember. I've lost the details over time. So that's my number 5.
Number 5.
You're next.
Oh, I'm next.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna put Final Fantasy VII for PS2 on my number 5. That's another one of those games. Like I wasn't a big Final Fantasy person at that point, and that was my real like. Okay, this series is I like it, and I played all the ones that came out after that. But yeah, I remember playing that game for hours and hours and days and months, and going back and playing it again and trying to beat all those fucking oh man, what do they call them? The big monsters that were all over the fucking map, and the fucking ship, you flying around trying to get to them. Yeah, and I enjoy like so when they did the remake right recently for PlayStation. I thought they did a really good job on remaking that game until I found out that they're breaking it up into like four parts. And not only are they breaking up into four parts, each one is like its own game. So everything that you did in that first game, that first part, all your leveling, all your building up of your materia and all that stuff, don't count because it doesn't carry over. So it was like, what's the fucking point?
Hmm.
And I never wound up getting the second part. Very disappointing, but yeah, I do play that first one every now and again. I go back and I play it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I never, I didn't play too much of it, or rather didn't beat it because I didn't own it. But I used to go over to people's houses. I would just watch them, play through the bulk of it and sometimes take over. But that's really what my experience was with Final Fantasy VII.
Never played that one. I don't really own a PlayStation, so I guess that's probably why.
Yeah, it's gonna have something to do with it.
Yeah, I might. What's your number 5, Gord?
My number 5 is Turok 2: Seeds of Evil on the
Turok.
Nintendo 64.
Nice.
That one, man. Look, the first one, I remember that came out and there was a lot of noise about it. But when the second one came out, that was just landmark. Like it was a huge graphical difference.
Mm-hmm.
The AI was really pretty advanced for the time. This is 1998, but you had enemies running around like with genuine intelligence, trying to get you, trying to dodge you, hiding behind things. Some things would just walk up and hit you. It depended on what kind of enemy it was, but they would go off, hide, regroup, and then there'd be a couple guys to fight, and things like that would make a game challenging. And like multiple difficulty levels. Like I like that stuff. All the weapons in that game alone, man.
Mm-hmm.
This might be number 5 on my list, but it's number 1 for weapon selection. And there's almost
number 5 on your list, but number 1 in your heart.
Yeah. But Turoks in general, they always had a lot of fun weapons. But just the names of some of these, like the one I'll never forget is the cerebral bore. You shot out a little probe that would latch onto an enemy's head. It would drill into their head. You'd see all the shit squirting out. And then it would blow up your head. Like, it's not enough that you just shot something and it, just blow up a headshot, right? No, it's got to drill your brains out first, then blow up your head. Like, that game was insane. All those weapons, man. They had all kinds of nukes, missile launchers, flamethrowers. You had mine layers. It would blow off the enemy legs. Death animations, like the blood spilling everywhere. Like the game really went like very intense, but that they took the time to have unique animations for all the enemies in the game. They didn't just recycle things and cut and paste. Like that game is fucking brilliant for me. Like I love that game so much.
Cool.
Yeah, Turok was a good series. I had both of the games.
Yeah, it's a shame that
They were a lot
it's
of
just
fun.
It's kind of lost to time at this point, though.
Mhm.
They didn't know what to do with it, and then the rights, I think, are kind of in flux. There's supposed to be something coming up. Turok Origins, a new.
I read that. I read about that.
It doesn't look right. Right, they didn't get anything else right so far, but they haven't. Wait and see.
We can only hope.
Wolfie, what do you got? Number 5.
Number 5, I'm going with Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah, it's a good game. I always like time travel games. Nintendo, so I've not played it in a very long time. I'm hoping these days. I'd love to play it again, but I could get lost in that for hours. It was just a fun game. I love I just like really.
What was it called?
Chrono Trigger.
Like I had a Nintendo, but I had like my parents like we had enough to get the Nintendo, but we really didn't have where we're going to sale. So I had like Marble Man, but it sticks with you, long and these fantastical do it right, and it just automatically resets, and you can spend hours just trying to get through this. Essentially, it's the same 2 screens. You got my back and messing around and going down the river and all those things. So I my property. When I grew up, we were on like just under 5 acres, and it had a pond on it. It was actually really really cool. And then but it was really cool. Number 4 is Legend of Zelda for me.
Maybe about 15 minutes before the show started to this minute, my list keeps and games that I still go back and play those Arkham games.
Just done the first.
Oh man, open world, and the character design, the gameplay, the fighting.
Sounds right.
Like those were the only before I got the DC line. I was buying Arkham figures only from that game. But yeah, it's definitely I'm gonna put number 4 as Arkham City.
So how long did that a few minutes ago?
It's that I'm fucking with, and it's still go back and play that game.
Arkham series getting shouted in Final Fantasy VII, like you said. So I think Ricky's on point with you. He got all the Transformers games, Call of Duty, Force Unleashed, and the Wii version is unique because you're waving your arm around to throw people around with the Force. So that's I feel like that's like a correct answer as far as console for that title. That's cool. I feel like all the Mario Karts are kind of the same though. Like you're specific on the Wii there. Brian, tell me why the one on the Wii. And I know there's differences with the games, especially starting with Double Dash, like Animal Crossing, Robotech. I see Transformers in there again.
Robotech Battle. I got that one.
Yeah,
I still got that one over here. I think that was a fun ass game. Yeah.
GoldenEye. Odd Job is cheating. Shadows of the Empire is always a solid choice. In Super Mario World. Yeah. So going into my number 3, was it
4?
We're on number 4s?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what did I have on there? So Dragon Age Origins is what I'm going with on that one. And it came down between that one and Inquisition just because I love this series. Up until that title, because they dropped the ball with Veilguard, and now it's diarrhea. 10 years to get a sequel, and they dropped the ball. But I'm going back to the first title, Dragon Age Origins. This game, I remember when it came out, it impressed me. So this is just like typical RPG type of thing. Is now you had to read and select all your answers, like very classic RPG, and you had 6 different origins based on being a dwarf. Were you a nobleman? Were you a dwarf commoner? That kind of stuff. And you had 6 different people would react to you for the rest of the game. And some were hard to make that you can get based on everything you picked. These different endings, but some of them, like, you're locked out of them if you wanted around killing. They were called Darkspawn, but you're basically like undead and like orc type things and shit like that. It was a lot of fun. It was difficult too.
Nice.
You had to take control of your party, give them things to do. But it was generally better if you were just switching.
You're the only.
It was just chop.
They were still fun. The third one is my favorite though.
Wolfie, what do you got?
Swords and sorcery and modern technology mix, much like a Motu stuff, but a lot of fun. Nice long game. Like I said, that was back in 1990. Man, it's another game I could continually go. And Final Fantasy 2. Joseph.
All right, so we said video games. We didn't limit it to anything.
Correct.
So
leads us to Larry.
No, he's my number 1. It's Video Val. No, so the X-Men arcade game.
Nice. That's
okay.
Good.
I remember running into that at Walmart when it was still just a Walmart. Okay, there was no super center Walmart. It was still just a Walmart. And, it was one of those things going in and you're X-Men, and you see the graphics and that was the first time I was able to play, as some of these characters that I've seen or read about or whatever else. And I just remember chucking quarters in it. And then I found the big. You could actually buy it and download it when I got my PS3. So I've still got my PS3, and I'll sit there and I'll play through. I mean, now it's not that difficult, but I'll sit there and play through the X-Men arcade game. Nightcrawler is definitely the best character on there. But I don't know, man. It's like again. I think it's just a lot like a lot of the video games. Like it's the times that I had on them. It was just a good time. So yeah, but that's my number 3.
So they had arcade games in Walmart.
When you would go, like in my Walmart, when you would go in, right, there was like the little vestibule area. So Super Centers now, you've got the entrance on the left and the entrance on the right for the general merchandise and the grocery side. So this was just one entrance, right? There was no garden center entrance. It was just one entrance. And they had I'm trying to remember this in my head. I think 2 or 3 sets of doors on the front, and then you had sets of doors on each side. And then when you would go in, one side would have like a couple of video games, and then the other side would have like your drink vending machines. And then you could go into the Walmart, into the food court that was in the Walmart. So,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right. E.
So I'm gonna kind of copy a bit of what Joe said about kind of being the first time you really got to play all these characters you read about, and my number 3 is Ultimate Alliance 1.
Okay.
The first Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Oh man, did I have so much fun! I picked my team, and my team was always Wolverine, Hulk, Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call her these days, and any other one of the X-Men that I wanted that were on the game, and I would just play for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, just nonstop playing. Big fan of Part 2, Part 3 that came out on the Wii. I mean on the Switch. Huge letdown. Huge fucking letdown.
Yeah.
I still have those games downloaded when they were at one point available from the Xbox store. You can't download them anymore. They're one of those games that have gone the way of
Shelf
like
life.
the Transformers, and it's still playable. I mean, they had added a online co-op option, but no, I don't think anybody played it because I can never find a match to play that game. Never, ever, ever on the Xbox could I ever find a fucking match. I really wanted to get those co-op achievements done, but yeah, Ultimate Alliance 1, and if anybody out there has them, let's hook up and play and get them co-op achievements. I think you can still do it that way.
He's throwing a challenge now. Gord.
All right. This one, another hard one, because I'm picking from a franchise where I love all these titles to some degree. At least one of them, not at all. Halo 2 is the one that I got to go with. I remember being very excited just for the dual wield, and then the day that we came home with that game from like GameStop or wherever we got it from, throw it in. We had it on the big screen TV down in the dorms. This was during college, and that game was just fun. We jumped right into multiplayer. We were just busting that out. Everybody goes to sleep. It's like, all right, I'm by myself. I'll start the campaign now. But I liked where the story was going with that one. I like the gameplay. I like the difficulty increase. I like the weapons and stuff overall. It was, man, that game is fucking good.
Hey,
It into Oblivion too, huh?
I said, "Fuck you, Paramount."
Oh, yeah. They can make games until 343 took over, maybe, but yeah, they can't make TV shows apparently. But yeah, Halo 2, that was fun. Like battle rifle, I used to love that one. Just the pistol and the shotgun from the first one, but the battle rifle, like it more than made up for that. Like if you can get headshots, like you just clean people up. And man.
Yeah, so I remember when Halo first came out. I didn't know about it right away. my
Yeah.
boy who lived downstairs in the same building was like, "Come down, I got a new game," and it was literally we sat there for. I think when we were done, it was like 24 hours straight, just playing the campaign and getting from front to back. As just beating the campaign on co-op, me and him. Um, Halo 2 was one of only 2 games that I ever went to a GameStop for a midnight release of.
Yep.
Yeah, huge fan of the Halo series. Fuck Master Cheeks though, and Paramount.
Fuck Master Chiefs.
Cheeks, Master
Cheeks.
Cheeks, Master Cheeks.
Sorry.
If you didn't watch the show, one, you're lucky. Two, you won't know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
All right. Guess I'm next. I'm gonna go with the very first game I bought with my own money, and that would be Super Mario Brothers 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an old school. That was
Yeah.
God, Raccoon Mario. That was a huge game. Love the suits, the frog suit, the Tanuki suit, Hammer Brothers, the raccoon, of course. It's just really fun game. Of course, that introduces us to the Koopa children, who still remain a big part of the lore, I guess we'll call it. Sorry, Brink. Something's bugging me. But yeah, man, Super Mario Brothers 3, definitely a long-time favorite of mine, for sure. Who's next?
Well, before you go, my favorite part about Mario 3 was, multiple opportunity there for the magic whistles, and you didn't have to go in order if you didn't want to.
Yeah.
Like you could check out all the different levels. Where if you just don't use those, you could really just go through it all. But like, if you were short on time and you just want to get to the end, like I like that against the warp pipes and stuff. Like the whistles felt more fun because you can use it later.
I think my favorite part of Mario 3 was actually, he'd say this was playing with my mother. She loved the Mario games up until they became like what was it, 64, where it had like where they one was it 3D?
Yeah,
How you call it?
Yeah.
She would then she would get dizzy and sick, and she would stop. She wouldn't play anymore. But those first 3 Mario Brothers games, she used to play all the time. And yeah, I used to play with her too. So yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing Super Mario Brothers 1, just the regular one, the first one with my mom. That was always a fun time, But I got out of like it was 64 where he's like you jump and go wah wah wahoo and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, he's fucking annoying. Shut up.
Oh, I love.
Yep.
Just hit mute. So all right, so we're up to number 2. So number 2 for me is a game that I still play. It's World of Warcraft. And I started playing. Like I found it beforehand. I kind of made the switch from EverQuest over to World of Warcraft. I made the. I like the class variety a little bit more, and I like the fact that EverQuest was getting to the point of where like you couldn't. It was hard to level up on your own. You had to do things in groups of people, and EverQuest was slowly dying, and it was harder and harder to try to find groups to do things. And there's still nostalgia for EverQuest, but I got into World of Warcraft, and it was such a it was when I got in at 06, I think it was so vibrant. It was so engaging. Like you felt like you were a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my first character that I built was a Tauren hunter. And for y'all that don't know what a Tauren is, basically it's a Minotaur. That's the easiest way to look at it. And just looking at the stuff and like how involved like you can get and just sit and watch. Like there were days and there still are days where I'm like, I would just hop on and I would have my character fish. And I'd sit there and I'd hit one button over and over again, and it would just sit there. But I would find a place with a good. It's gonna sound weird, but a good view where it's like you could just. It's relaxing, But that
So
was like
not Alteric Valley then.
no. But like I really enjoyed the environment and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's all the same. Like, I want you to go out and kill X number of these, or I need you to go collect these, or kill these to collect these. And there's god awful escort quest where if you walk, your character is too slow for the NPC, but if you run, your character is way too fast for the NPC. But I really enjoy that game, and I've spent probably more time on it than I can even think of. And I know a lot of it's reskin stuff and whatever. Like, now I've gotten into the pet battle stuff with them, where you're basically, it's kind of like Pokemon. But I think it's pretty neat and whatnot. But I've spent so much time on it, and it was one of the best times. Like, not some of y'all know, but I've got a brother, and we used to be a lot tighter than we are. It's not that we're not tight. It's just like we used to do a lot more stuff. Now he's dating someone. They're engaged, living together, whatever. He's not that much younger than me, but now he's so involved in that. And I'm like, hey, you want to go do this? Oh no, I can't, because, or I just don't hear from him. Or get a response back at times. But we used to do a lot in that game franchise together. So if you basically want to go do, like, you can do solo quests, you can level up on your own and be great, be fine. If you want to go do dungeons, you need a group of 5, and that's a tank. And what I would do like the healing, he would be the tank, and we could just hit dungeons, tanks and healers. So if you had then we could just roll. I got the headset and everything. That way he could do it at his house. But there was a lot of good times with that.
Nice. E, what's your number 2?
I'm gonna go my number 2. Second game I ever went to a midnight release for, and that was Gears of War 3. I am a big fan of that franchise. Of the Gears of Wars, I have actually started playing the first Gears of War. When I went to that midnight release for pickup, they were doing all kinds of they made it a big event. They were doing all kinds of trivia contests, and I remember they had this display clock, right, that with a countdown on it, and that was one of the prizes. And I didn't fucking know what. I thought I was gonna get a poster. They give me this big ass fucking cardboard display clock thing. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? I had to carry that shit home. But yeah, Gears of War 3 has to go as my number 2.
Very cool.
What's your number 2?
I had two different groups of friends, right? I had one group that we played nothing but multiplayer, and then I had another group that we would play campaigns on. Yeah, because like my Call of Duty type, my basically my friends that I grew up with, that I've known since I was a kid, we were all Call of Duty back then, so they only wanted to play multiplayer. If it was Halo, it was multiplayer. If it was Gears of War, it was multiplayer. But I did have another B team, I would refer to them at the time, where we would do the campaigns.
Cool. So before Gord hops in, shout out to midnight releases. I kind of miss the excitement. Now it's the midnight download.
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm fine with it. I don't even go to stand online in GameStop at fucking midnight anymore.
No, I get that, but I'm like, it's the hype, it's the excitement, it's one of those stupid things.
Yeah,
in my mind, it's the little things that you remember that makes life fun.
Okay.
All you, Gort.
Mass Effect 2. That game is fucking awesome. Look, anybody that hasn't played it, sci-fi setting, you go planet to planet. You're basically, I'm gonna dumb it down, but you're basically playing like a space cop, and you got your whole crew. You build them up as you go along, or in the case of the second game, without ruining anything, you're building them back, from your original roster or new crew. But you're out there to stop an intergalactic threat. Lots of decision making, lots of big impact. I want to say that I didn't understand the decision making in games like this until, and I'd already mentioned it sort of with Dragon Age Origins, but in the original Mass Effect, there was like a choice where, you have to pick between, hey, do I save? And then you make your choice. And I always thought, hey, I'll do this one first, then I'll go back and save that one. Not how that works. Like the other people just get obliterated, like the planet gets nuked. So you don't have that option. And then there's the impact from that for the rest of the game because these characters aren't there. Like it's wiped out. But that's how many into further, with Mass Effect 1. But the gameplay, the characters, interacting with, oh boy, probably not that. It's because of Mass Effect where things don't go so well. Probably it might be about the only game series that like brings an absolute tear to the eye. Like it's going to happen. And I think that anybody playing those games, the Mass Effects, like if you don't get upset at some point, something's wrong with you. Those games are fucking good. Any of you guys do Mass Effect at all?
No, I can never get into it.
Oh man,
The first one was so.
it's a little stiff. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't grab me. I
Oh.
tried.
The biggest piece of advice to anybody that wants to try Mass Effect ever, you have to play as the female Commander Shepard. The voice acting is better. Jennifer Hale crushes the role. The other guy, it's just not even close. Like he can't do it. About the time of the third one is when he catches up a little bit. He can't act like she can. Like she sells the fucking character. But I think that really matters. Wolfie, what do you got? Number 2.
Number 2, I'm going to go with Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Nice.
I don't. So Zelda games are difficult for me because there's a lot of you got to look around and look for hidden things, and I just start losing patience after that. But for some reason, I was able to figure that one out. I was able to find all the secrets, and yeah, it's probably the only Zelda game that I really prefer to this day. I tried Ocarina of Time's not bad, but like anything after that, like I see Tears of the Kingdom where it takes like 100 hours to do everything. I don't know that I have the patience for that anymore. I mean, but I'm really glad that to play Link to the Past.
Well, you got to remember too with a lot of those kind of games, it's side quests. Like it's optional. You don't have to do it all.
Yeah, that bugs me though.
And you also don't have to do it in one day.
Understand.
You don't have to do it in one sitting. You
Still
just
bugs
play
me.
as you
I have no
go.
patience.
Like Joe had already mentioned World of Warcraft. Like if I told you that I'm a 2-time lore master, that means what it does to you. But it's like the ultimate side quest.
All right, Joe, number 1.
So before I get to my number 1, I know we didn't talk about like honorable mentions, but I do have some honorable mentions that and if you've noticed a lot of my stuff that has got some kind of, I don't know, emotional connection to me, but GoldenEye, GoldenEye itself was a great game, but specifically the multiplayer. Again, that's something else I played with my brother a lot. We would always do the grenade launchers and try to bounce them off walls and stuff like that to get one another. But so GoldenEye's in there. Call of Duty and the Modern Warfare games. I played those with my work buddies, and that was actually fun to sit back and play this. Like there's 5 of you, and you're all going against these random people and whatever. But one of my favorite memories from that is we had this one guy who was on the SWAT team, and he would try to inject real life like tactical maneuvering into this video game. And he would try to come up to a wall and back off of it. And then kind of, it's called slicing the pie. You ease out just a little bit so you can see a little bit more of them than they can see you. But don't work in video games. He kept going up to the same spot like 5 or 6 times and just getting sniped in the head. It was for me hilarious because this dude was one of those guys that, could do no wrong. He knows all, blah, blah, blah. But another game played with my brother, but like it wasn't a multiplayer game, but it was Majesty. It's a fantasy kingdom sim. It's so basically you build your kingdom up. You're given a certain amount of gold with a goal, and some buildings are already done. And then like you can recruit like fighters and rogues and healers and all these different types of characters you can recruit, but you can't tell them what to do. Like they all
Mhm.
run on their own AI, and you can entice them with reward flags and attack flags and stuff like that, but you can't actually make them do anything. And that was a game that was a game I played on Windows 98. So it's like, I think 98, 99 was when I was playing it. So um, Robotech Battlecry, because one, like that was like the just coolest game ever back then for someone that enjoyed robots. And like I mentioned with the World of Warcraft thing, I had played EverQuest um, prior to World of Warcraft, and they came out with a couple of games on PlayStation 2. So like Champions of Norath 1 and 2, where it's kind of a top-down, slightly back, third-person view kind of game, and you go through and you're whatever creature you want to be kind of thing. But that was a fun little system to play on with that. But my number one is going to be Fall of Cybertron, and um, as someone like you all know, like Transformers is my thing. Transformers it has been with me since as far back as I can
Mhm.
remember. I don't remember a time in my life where I didn't have some type of connection or enjoyment or whatever with Transformers. Like I remember having toys, but I don't remember ever getting those toys with Transformers. And it's probably the biggest part of my life. And it's been with me the longest. So when War for Cybertron came out, I was just friggin' excited. And you get to play as these characters in their Cybertronian forms that you grew up with, and you get to see that world and you get to interact with that world. Because like as a kid, like Transformers and these robots on Earth was friggin' awesome, but the only thing that was better is when you got to see glimpses of, like, to me, their home world, the lore, the
Yeah.
backstory, the stuff that wasn't told on the show. And then when you kind of got to see how things happened, and all that stuff, and then the character designs, and then the toys and stuff that came out with it. I mean, it was just friggin' awesome. And then, as a kid, if you love robots and you love dinosaurs, the only thing cooler is robot dinosaurs. And when you got to play as the Dinobots, and then you got to play in multiplayer as the Dinobots, like I downloaded that content pack for that, and I don't think I ever stopped playing a Dinobot. I was always playing some version of a Dinobot. And just to again get back into that world with the improvements they made over the first one, and go into multiplayer and be the Dinobot and be all these other characters that I just sat down and played with, and so much. Like I would love for those games to get I mean, we've been hearing for like 2 years how those games are going to get re-released or get put back out, blah blah blah. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. If it has not been out. And then I remember building the Fall of Cybertron servers, and you could go on them just like you could back in the day. You put in your disc, hook up, go on multiplayer, and it would work. Unfortunately, my PS3 has stopped connecting to the internet.
Mm.
So that is what it is. My disc version of War for Cybertron won't even play on my computer because it's so old. The disc, I guess, it doesn't like it. But like I would love to go back into those worlds. I mean, still play obviously the campaign, but I would still love to go in, and the multiplayer was just so much fun. Like I would just drop hours on that. Sometimes I was good at it. Sometimes I had nights that I sucked, but it was so much fun. It connected what I loved as a kid to something I'm able to do as an adult. Takes me back to being that little 6-year-old little Joe. Actually, I was called JR back then. So, going back to that and playing with that, just being immersed in it. So, I mean, a lot of my video game stuff for this list has not been like, oh, I like this game because I think it's the best in this. It's like a lot of it's that nostalgia and that emotional connection to the good times it caused, over the years. So that's what I'm at.
Number one.
My number one is going to be Halo 3. I mean, if you're a fan of the Halo series, we've mentioned it several times already tonight. I don't think I need to. I'm not going to get into any more details regarding it. It's just, yeah, number one is Halo 3. That is probably my most favorite game I've ever played. And honorable mentions, it's the Mario games, the War for Cybertron games, the Resident Evil games, Dead or Alive fighting games. Those are all honorable mentions. The Zelda games, Metroid almost made the list, so it was hard to leave Super Metroid out. But yeah, that's my number one, Halo 3.
Court.
Well, just start with a couple quick honorable mentions, but like he said, Metroid series, like that's pretty fantastic. Soul Caliburs, always love those. The Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Oh yeah, I forgot
on
that one.
64. That game
That was
was fun.
good. That was a fun game.
Yeah. Well, fun thing with that one. 6 months after the game came out, episode 1 had come out, and then they released a code that week or whatever, and you got the Naboo fighter. It was in there the whole time. Like, that's fucking cool.
Yep. Because I remember there was the extra spaces in the hangar, and as you scroll through, and then I always the B wing and no A wing, the and the Millennium Falcon are my go-to.
Even like Slave 1 and stuff like that they'd let you do, or was that the GameCube at that point? I remember getting to do it. But like Millennium Falcon and things like that. I remember that was a code. Farm Boy was the code.
Yeah, Farm. Yes, yes.
Big. I could never call this a favorite, and that's what we're trying to pick here. But World of Warcraft, that's a big time honorable mention. It's probably the most meaningful game to me. But like you started, 2006. Just about 20 years playing that game. I'm off of it now for a while, but I have a big friend group, through that game, still do. I met my wife because of that game, like through my friends playing that game. So it's like there's so much because of that game. Like I feel like it's just baked into me. But like I said, very, very meaningful to me, but I could never call it my favorite.
Did you say you met your wife through that game?
Not through friends of it. So friends that I had made in the game, they introduced me to my wife.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't have met her without that game, if I didn't fail all my classes in college, I might not be married. I don't know. But number one, Knights of the Old Republic. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And so much of it is just getting to walk around in that world for the first time, like freely. Not that galaxy shit, like fun. It was fun. But all the lightsaber crystals, like once more the decision-making process in the game, like the light and the dark, and there was some good moments in there because of that. You get to kill off some of the crew. They disagree with you later on in the game if you're dark side. But I hope I'm not ruining like a 20-year-old reveal here, but finding out halfway through the game that you are the villain Darth Revan the whole time, like that was monumental. And that's the closest that I think I get to that Darth Vader, I am your father reveal, naturally in process playing something like a game or, a movie, because movies, like, everything's ruined ahead of time. Like you have your Snape kills Dumbledore moments, right? But that's, it's in a book. Everybody was shouting it out before the book came out kind of thing. Like this spoiler though, like it eluded me, I played through the game and it was fucking awesome. Like, that game is absolutely brilliant. And the combat system, it's difficult by today's standards. Lots of pausing, lots of, juicing up on like stims and things to buff your characters. But that game is fucking fun. I haven't replayed it for like a good year or so, but that one's always good to revisit. It's another one. Like I suggest that to anybody. If you're a Star Wars fan, you got to play that game. It's fucking awesome. I ruined it for some people maybe, but it's too bad. Play it anyway.
It's 20 years old. It's fine.
Yeah.
In case they don't know, Duke's
Spoiler alert.
okay, and Optimus Prime dies.
Wolfie.
Number one for me is going to be Mega Man X. I'm not just a general fan of Mega Man in general, the original Nintendo NES versions, and love the updated thing with the X and all the cool things you get to do with it. I know a lot of those games can get repetitive after a while. It's like because the formula is the same. It's been the same since the '80s. You know, you fight 8 robots, you fight him again, and then you fight Wily, and it just keeps going and going. But I don't know. I had a lot of fun with that game, and I love the updated thing, the X, the 10-year whatever in the future version of Mega Man. Zero's cool. Just a really fun update. You know, love playing Mega Man. I actually downloaded on my new Switch. They have a Legacy collection of all the Mega Man games. I downloaded all that stuff, so I'm looking forward to playing that on the plane ride to Mexico. So good stuff. And I think with that, I think we're good, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, I gotta go change a tire, but
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
what I am gonna do is I will open up the room for the hangout, and when I am done, I will be back.
Oh, you're not going to stream the tire for everybody?
No, I'm not streaming the tire for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Nobody needs to see my old ass bent over struggling to fucking change
No,
this
I
tire.
think that might get some likes and views.
I'm sure it fucking would, but I'm not doing it.
All that. I'm sorry. That's right. We're putting that behind the Patreon paywall.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, thanks again to Tyler Elite, 3D_printing_forge. Make sure to check it out. You know, get all your cool 3D printed needs done from him. We'll be back next week with a hangout. Are we doing a hangout, folks?
Yeah, should be.
Be a hangout unless you're going to NJCC or you'll be stuck in another country like I am. Anyway, good talk tonight, guys, and we'll see you later. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. See you. Bye.
Say it with me now. Really?